Hello lovelies. Lesley, not quite enough distance. New Year's Day. Guess what I'm doing today? We are drumming. We are going to wake up the old town. And ourselves, hopefully. Providing my lateral flow is okay. So far, so good. Very quick makeup job today. Running out of time, as always. But I wanted to say hi and Happy New Year. And that's brown. I don't want brown. Our colours aren't brown and red. Oh. And so it starts. Of course it helps if you don't take your glasses off before you start looking for something. How are we? Hope you all had a very happy New Year's Eve. I took down our Christmas decorations. Oh, that felt good. Always feels good. I know some people say, oh, it looks so bare. Yeah, I like that. So they're all down, so that is a good thing. And generally a bit of kind of admin stuff yesterday, just sorting out some work out spreadsheets for the new year, that kind of thing. And yeah, just quiet one at home. Never really or rarely go anywhere. Oh hello, I'm doing a nice job here. I'm one of these people that can't put makeup on without keeping my mouth open. I'm smudging this already. Yeah, so quiet one at home. Did some knitting. Just like any other day really. So today is Saturday the 1st. I'm making a right pig's ear of this, but it doesn't really matter. So we're drumming in theory all afternoon, but himself is out this afternoon. He's got football. So I will probably not do as many hours as everyone else. I'll come home so that Madam isn't on her own for too long. But it's one of these things that I've been all of yesterday. I was like, oh, do I really want to go? And I know I'll enjoy it. I know I'll have fun, but it's the it's the can I be bothered element of it. And you know, that's a perfectly human thing. Oh goodness me. Oh dear me. It's a perfectly human thing to think, oh, can I be bothered? But yes, I can, because it's easy to not do stuff. And as we've had so many times when we haven't been able to do stuff, then I really feel I should. So, but the weekend feels really odd. It doesn't feel like a Saturday today. And it's not actually a bank holiday because we've got a bank holiday on Monday in lieu of today. Yeah, it's all a bit weird. And for many parts of the world, or for many parts of the country, stuff that would normally happen wasn't, or was very restricted. So yeah, just all a bit, just waiting for this to dry, all a bit kind of disjointed and odd still, but maybe this is part of my we've got to get used to this feeling. But maybe we just have, maybe this is our new normal, that we do lateral flow tests before we go out looking good. And we just, things are smaller. Watching TV last night, there's a tradition in the UK. Jules Holland, the musician, has an event called the Hootenanny, which is a New Year's Eve, lots of musicians, and for a lot of people it's how they see in the new year. And we were watching last night's show, and there were performances from previous years, and it looked like there were so many people there, and they were dancing and singing along, and surely that's not right. It's that kind of feeling at the moment. And that's what we're not quite used to. It's a bit like when you see old football matches before they had all-seater stadia, and there's what seems like a crowd of people very close to the touchline. It's not a touchline in football, but you know what I mean. And it just is really kind of odd because we've got so used to seeing very few people. So all good fun. This is maybe this is the new normal. I know some people are resisting it. They want to go back to the old normal. Understandable, but not necessarily possible. Who would have thought I would have red eyeshadow? I have a palette here of very bright colours. I'm not quite sure why I bought this, but right now I'm glad I did. Yes, I'm not putting on full face paint this morning, not just for a couple of hours. I will adapt. I mean, some people don't wear any, and I'm going to steal an idea that a couple of our members have. They have a kind of a filigree face mask, kind of Mardi Gras masquerade type of thing. And we have a couple of people who react very badly to makeup and face paint and that sort of thing. So they have one of these masks and they stick their glass arms through it. And I'm thinking that's a very good idea. That's an extremely good idea. So I'm going to make one of those. I think I have some red cotton, if not I definitely have some black. And I will be able to follow that particular trend. I mean, unfortunately I don't have the reaction, so I might still put a bit of something on, but not huge amounts. As I've explained before, compared to many, my makeup skills are, well, as you can see, not great. So if I find a way of keeping the look going, the team's look going, but without having to do something that I'm really not that good at. And I've been practicing a couple of years, so it's not just that I'm new at it. That would work for me. Meanwhile, I'll just be heavy-handed as ever, and that's fine. And now it looks like I've had a much heavier New Year's Eve than I actually had. That's okay. I don't mind. And I think for today that will be fine. We're wearing masks, so I don't need to worry about lips or anything like that. So I think that will be dramatic enough. We're going to frighten people as it is. And we're fine. That's not going to focus. We're okay to go and play. This is good. Of course, as this is regular cosmetic, rather, is cosmetic singular? As these are regular cosmetics rather than face paint, I can use my gorgeous scrubbies, what I got given, to remove them. Because one of the friends bought some micellar water as part of the gift as well, so top result. Hello lovelies, it's Monday, it's a bank holiday, and it's my last day before going back to work, which means sitting here because this is where I work, but mentally going back to work. And part of me is thinking, just relax, last day of holiday, worry about work tomorrow. And the other part of me is thinking, this would be a good time to tidy up and have a bit of a sort out so you start the year fresh. Which means I'll probably do both badly, but never mind. I have been having a bit of a tidy up of the Christmas things, which of course means that I have found my gift tags, the ones that I couldn't find when I was wrapping presents. So I put them inside this box. This is where all the Christmas cards live, because I normally need to get to the Christmas cards before I start wrapping gifts. So if I put them in here, I will know where they are. That's my theory, and I'm sticking to it. So providing I don't lose this box, and can you tell I'm looking around for somewhere to keep it, then we'll be fine. So, yes, I was drumming on, what day was that? Saturday. That was New Year's Day. That was good fun. Yesterday I could barely walk. I was a bit stiff around the joints on yesterday, so took it easy. So today having a bit of a tidy up, a bit of a sort out, and I've been having a think about next Christmas. I know. I am always envious of people's Advents, but I don't really want an Advent. beautiful though they are, it's not something I feel I would use except to use up because I have it there. And I made that shawl from those minis from my friend, and I'm really pleased with that project. That was 5 20-gram minis, I think. Yes, 5 20-gram minis. I don't know that I would want 24 10-gram minis. See what I mean? So that kind of puts me against having one, but I do like the having something to open every day. So I've gone down the route of an old academic maxim here, in that using the ideas of one person is stealing. Using the ideas of many people is research. So I have been doing research, and I am going to put together an advent. Now I have a number of these bags, and those of you who buy your tights from Snag will recognise these bags. Snag tights are the best, not sponsored, but a huge fan. So I have some of those bags. I am going to make my own advent, which is an idea from Kalisha of the Quirky Monday craft cast. Sorry, I was thinking, craft cast, because she does lots of different crafts. Watching Anne of the No Excuses podcast, she said next year she's going to do, I think, some Christmas decorations, some, forgive me Anne, I can't remember if you said stockings or mini sweaters, but you know, a kind of bunting thing. And I thought, oh, that's I like that idea a lot. So I thought that in each bag you could have like the pattern and some yarn to make a thing. So I was looking for different pattern ideas and sort of researching. And then I thought I can make that even simpler, because come December I usually want something fairly simple, quick and mindless to do, but still a fun thing, hopefully. And there was a pattern on there which I will look at again. It was a free one, so I may use that one, or I may just make up my own. Paper chains, just the rectangular strips to then fold together to make paper chains. Inspired. So I'm going to put together throughout the year little bits of probably 4-ply weight, but who knows, into these bags. And what I'm also going to do, and this is an idea from Mars, Hey Brown Brie, and last year she didn't do a yarn advent, but she did little things, little prompts each day, nice things to do, catch up with an old friend. Someone's used the end. Oh. We all have our bugbears in life. I've just realised that someone has folded over the end of the tape. Not in my house. I digress. So, sorry. So she wrote 24 prompts to herself of little things to do to take a bit of time out, things to enjoy, small treats, small nice moments. So I'm going to do the same. I had made gift tags out of Christmas cards, but as I've found my gift tags, and realistically we don't actually wrap huge numbers of presents, so I've probably got more gift tags than I will need for some years, I thought I would use these for the prompts. So I'll put one of these in the bags as well. And I'm going to make my own advent. I hope to have it finished by about June, end of June, so that come the 1st of December I won't have remembered what's in there. Realistically, come the 1st of July I probably won't have remembered what's in there, but 1st of December will be a longer space of time, and end of June is a good goal, I think, to get it done by, for bits of yarn and prompts. So that's my plan. And I like to have a plan. So back to the tidying up, because you can't see my desk, and pretty much nor can I. So back to the tidying up, but I will do a bit of knitting later, I promise. Hello lovelies, it's Friday. I've just had a haircut, which means the hair looks good, but my neck feels like there's all kinds of scratchy things in there, or bits of my hair. So I'm going to wrap this up for the week. I have another FO to show you, although it's blocking at the moment. I have a hat. And it looks a slightly odd shape at the moment because it's the braided brimmed hat. It's made with that fabulous Aran rustic yarn that my friend got me when she was on holiday in the Lake District, Crookerbeck I think it is. I'll talk about it all at the month end podcast. It looks slightly odd at the moment because I wanted it with a flat crown. So I used this as my initial blocker, but then that is quite tall and I didn't want the hat to have an enormously high crown, so I've blocked that bit and I'm now blocking the brim to stretch that out a bit. So it does look a bit odd at the moment, but the hope is that once that's dry and it's all blocked, that will all be fine. Oh, it's good rustic yarn, which means it's taking a long time to dry, but it doesn't smell like a sheep, so that's a bonus. So yes, so I will have this ready soon, hopefully. I'm going to wrap things up here because I've got a load of work to do today, and I'm sure you people have got much better things to do than sit here listening to me waffling on. Or sit there, because I'm here, you're there. Thank you for being here. Shall I stop now? I think so. Thanks ever so much for watching. Have a great week, everyone. Take good care of yourselves, and I'll see you again next week. Cheers. Bye-bye.